What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to Keys from My Inbox, the show where I look at games that show up in my email inbox, and boy, there are a lot of them today. Taking a look at Dig Dog on Steam. It is $3, also on iOS, also on Xbox One. It is a roguelike. It is a more or less mashup of Dig Dug and Spelunky, if you will. And I've played about an hour of it so far, and I like it a lot. I think it is an excellent introduction to the roguelike genre if you have not played any of them before, or roguelite, if you will. So it's very simple. You kind of have the directions will dig you through anything in the environment that is a black, just straight black box here, right? So obviously spikes, you see there, spikes are bad, but you can dig. You have a bark button. I'm not sure why that's there, perhaps just for fun. And if you jump and then in a direction and hit jump again, you kind of get a bit of invincibility and can take out enemies that way. But you only get 2 hits, and once you're dead, you're dead. It's permadeath. It is a roguelike game. So you have gold, and gold can be used at shops, and generally there's not that much more to it. Now, if you hit dig as you're digging downwards and press the button rapidly, you'll dig faster. But that can be kind of reckless because bottom of the stage is all spikes. And spikes, as you might know, in video games, are instant death. And you don't want to die. You want to get to the end of the zones. There are 4 stages, or there are 4 zones with 4 stages in each. So, you know, kind of a usual roguelike type deal. I'm not sure how long a successful run would be. I haven't done one yet. But, you know, I'm just kind of playing it cautiously here. There are shops to spend your gold in. But I find a lot of the time that I get to the shops, and they're full of enemies, and I've bought things here and there, but it's usually 5 gold or 7 gold per thing to buy, and I kind of don't have enough gold to do that with a lot of the time when I see shops. So basically, you're a dog, and you want a bone, and there's the bone. So let's see if we can. Okay, I almost died there. So we're almost at the end of the first world here in the game, and I'm kind of playing it a bit cautiously. I'm not being as reckless as I might normally be, and it's just fun. It's just the reasons that I like Spelunky so much are kind of very apparent in Dig Dog, and so I've been enjoying the hours that I played thus far. So now here we are, World 2, and obviously World 2 gonna introduce new enemies, new concepts, new things to learn here. Like, the core, obviously, is still the same, but they're going to shake it up a little bit in each world with some new stuff to kind of try to kill this poor Dig Dog. Like, I don't want this dog to die. I like dogs. That's not cool, but, you know, video games. And, well, I almost died there. There's spikes right there. That was almost real bad. Okay, so, there's the bone. I don't see a shop, and I don't have enough gold anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So yes, this game does what it needs to do graphically in that old school kind of 8-bit style, and very catchy chiptune-ish music, which I like a lot. And it's just generally, I just got hit there. I'm an idiot. It is just generally pleasant to play, even though obviously you're going to be dying a lot. So I've taken 1 hit, and there are enemies that have red in their little eyeball, and that will get you a heart back, but I found this to be pretty rare in my play sessions thus far. Haven't seen those very often at all. So my concern here is that thing right there is the eyeball blob things that. There's one. Okay, so these rectangular thing here will actually make the world just go away like that, and that can be good or it can be very, very bad. So once you've gotten the game over, you can go to Warp, which is different stages. You can go check your leaderboards, which is an online score leaderboards. I am 24th in the world. More folks should be buying Dig Dog. Most bones, most coins, and the loop here. So I'm guessing the loop is finishing a loop and how fast you can do it, but there's nobody on this board. So I don't know if I actually finished this game yet, or if it's just that hard, or, you know, just very early days. It came out last week for a roguelike. So, you also have Free Dig here, and Free Dig is, hey man, you want to just zone out and just dig for a bone, you can do that. There's no leaderboards. Like, you can die, but you can see here, I got to 22, and now I'm on 23, and it kind of keeps track of where you were, and you can just dig forever, man. Drink it in, man. It's cool. It's a dig dog. Don't worry about it. It's just a dog. And, you know, that's fine, but that's kind of no... Like, as someone who likes the challenge and the learning part of a roguelike or roguelite, if you will, that to me is not super appealing. So I'm all about that bone hunt. Hunting for that bone. So, you can see here, I can go to World 1, World 2, and the more you get to World 3, and I haven't even been to World 4, then you can get to unlock that warp. Right now, I can't use that warp. I haven't got there enough times. So I can start myself here in World 2. And considering there are only 4 stages per world, if you're careful enough, you can totally get to where you need to go and unlock further warp zones. You just kind of just blast through it and hope for the best. Like that. Just hope for the best and just take some chances. Because kind of once you learn the game enough, as with any of these games, your instincts will improve. Like, I've certainly beaten Spelunky in under 5 minutes, or I guess like 5. It was 5 something. Yeah, it was under 5 because the trophy is for Speedlunky, which is under 5, and that takes a lot of hours of playing Spelunky and learning. All right, what is the like? How in general does the world generate around you for that game? And once you kind of get a good feel for the flow of the game, then it becomes easier to just kind of, all right, just do this real fast. Real freaking fast. And that's always fun. Like, that's a different way to play it, and definitely leads to some interesting deaths and adventures and whatnot. But right now, I'm going to kind of go half and half here in trying to, because A, I'm speeding through, and B, I'm just kind of being a little bit cautious of the dangers therein. So yeah, they'll pile on the enemies here. And I'm not sure how good or bad the overall balancing of this game is. I haven't played enough of it to kind of learn those tips and or tricks. But let's kind of just do some of this. And no! And I died. Because there was a spike guy there, and that was just kind of unavoidable. I just keep on hitting retry and keep on playing this same world here in World 2. But yeah, you can see there are bricks that you can't go through. These kind of half-open bricks. Thankfully, from what I've seen, there is no danger of the world falling on top of you, which is good, because there are obviously old games, arcades, all that had that kind of a penalty. And just, it's just kind of cool. Like, I just kind of like it. Oops, that was just dumb. That was just me. So, the thing with the jump and the dash is that you can kind of end up getting real screwed on the dash, because you gotta jump to do it, and so the height might end up screwing you in where you actually want to be dashing to. So I've had that problem happen multiple times. There we go. And there's a combo system. Now, I don't know why there's a combo system. I haven't found any real use for that. Like, I haven't found out why it's keeping track of my combos, because there's no combo score here in the high scores. There's no score. It's just, alright, how many bones you got and your hearts and your money. Like, as far as I can tell, the combos don't give you any money. So it might just be there just to be there as like a, hey, here's a cool thing that you did. Not sure if there's any real reason for having combos otherwise. Something like Downwell, which this also obviously kind of gives me a bit of the vibe from a Downwell. Like, that had combos for a reason. This game seems like, alright, they're just kind of there if you want to do it. Kind of, really? Come on. But you don't have to. It's just kind of, you know, hey, you did a thing. Cool, right? And yeah, the blob guys in World 3, and there are guys in World 2 here, and obviously there are guys in World 3 that are also even worse than that. But you kind of get the idea here in Dig Dog. It has very much the kind of stuff that I like in roguelikes and roguelites, which is me dying a lot. No, the thing that I like is the learning of, alright, what does this enemy do? What does that enemy do? How can I properly get around these enemies? It is risk assessment, and it is situational awareness, I think, are the core tenets of the genre, and Dig Dog represents them pretty well here in this game. And it's $3. Like, come on, it's $3. If you ever thought, alright, there's too much in Spelunky, there's too much to keep track of, this is way simpler and just as effective in evoking the best parts, I think, of the genre. So, Dig Dog on Steam, on iOS, and on Xbox One. I think across the board it's $3. I actually don't know for sure, but I did definitely on Steam it's $3. I'm a Tax Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every freaking day, even if YouTube doesn't tell you they are here every freaking day. See you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.